Hey, 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 welcome to the Spitter Swab Beer Review. I am Jammer. I have three Mavins Pink Lady. It's a American Pale Ale. It's 5.5 ABV. On the BA, there's nothing. So, that's not going to stop us, though, right? We keep going. So, American Pale Ale, it's a pretty good style. This one right here, it says each time you purchase the three Mavens, you earn the chance to win an amazing trip, prizes, and to give back to those in need. Download the Three Mavens app to your mobile device and scan the QR code on the can to win. Uh, Maybe I'll do that live right here in front of y'all. But then I have to download the freaking app and all that stuff, and I really hate. They just want to get you to download an app that's going to be completely worthless to you unless you're buying a lot of these beers, and I'm not. The second thing, they just want all your information. Whatever happened to just look under the cap or pull the tab, that kind of thing. The can, I mean, I don't know. I don't like that. But they're out of Naples, Florida. Brewed and packaged at Bonehook Brewing Company. Three Mavens. Okay, well, Bonehook Brewing Company made it. So far, it does have like a pink hue to it, actually. That's pretty amazing. Nice, like pink hue to it, almost. Got a lot of floaties in there. I don't like that. There's no date on the can. See, this is what's getting. That really irritates me. I'm surprised they don't require it. Because how are you supposed to track this beer down if there's a recall? How are you supposed to track it down? All Three Mavens Pink Lady beer needs to be recalled. Every bit of it. That's all they could say. You couldn't single it out. Okay, calm down, Jammer. Calm down. All right, let's get to the aroma here. Snifferino. Got some nice juicy scents, some floral notes. A little like sour vinegary smell too. But maybe red apples. Strawberry or raspberry, maybe both. Yeah, cider, vinegar smell. Yeah. All right, let's just the appearance, like I said, kind of pinkish. Got a lot of floaties in there. It's almost like a um, brassy looking color, almost like a wheat beer. Almost like a Blue Moon wheat beer, but it's not. The frothy head is quickly dissipated. Still looks inviting, but hey, let's dive in. Okay. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Got like ah. Okay. It's got like a almost like red apple, strawberry, raspberry type flavors. Red apple, almost like cider. It was sweet. It was nice at the beginning, right on the front of the palate. Then it got super bitter and almost detergent type flavor. It really leaves my mouth frothy. And that floral note in the beginning just completely just whoosh went away. Yeah, not impressed with this one. Yeah, not impressed at all with this beer. Yeah, I'm very disappointed. I even went on their website and they don't even have the pink lady on there. That's what gets me. If you're going to have a beer, put it on your website. Put it on your freaking website. You know, if you're going to can it, put it out there on the market. At least have it on your website. Be proud of the fact that you canned a beer and sent it out into the world. No, let's don't be proud of that. Let's disown it. Make it the red-headed stepchild, or in this case, the pink-headed stepchild. Disappointed. Let's see. I wonder if I could pull up the pink lady. Where's it at? Play Store. Let's see if I can even find it. 3 Mavins. Nah, see, they want you to go to their, what you call it, and download it directly. I'm not doing that. I have enough people tracking me. I don't need them tracking me as well. Heck with that. Alright. Very disappointed. Got all these floaties in it. Really sickens me. Oh yeah, that's not normal. I think it's old. What a freaking disappointment that is. And that's where I also have to say Total Wine and More. Total Wine and More. Hey guys, when you have a beer out there and you know you've had it and it's well over a year old and it's not a high alcohol content beer, it's just one of these type beers right here. You know it's no good. You know it's not going to last more than a year. Okay, technically, yeah, it'll last longer in the right conditions. But overall, it's not going to last more than a year. The inner membrane of the can is only going to last so long before it gets eaten away. I guess what I'm getting at is I've seen stuff on there that had the date on it. And it said best before buy, you know. And Total Wine and More still had it, selling it for the full price or at a 50 cent or a dollar off price. And I'm talking about 50 cents to a dollar off on something that costs maybe $6, $5, $4, you know. Not a $1.99 beer, you know, or anything like that. No. And they still have it on the shelf trying to sell it. And I get it. You know, hey, it says best before buy or best buy, you know, this date. Doesn't mean it's bad after. Well, it doesn't mean it's good. If you haven't sold it by that date, the vendor should be coming to pick it up. Or you should be just destroying it. Or donating it to the bums of society out there that need to get a drunk on that, may not get a chance to chase these wonderful craft beers at their worst or even at their best. Man, I was hoping this was going to be decent. And supposedly, and don't quote me on this because I saw it on their website that they donate to charity. Supposedly, I don't know, maybe cancer awareness type thing. Oh well. So what's my grade on this? It's smoothed out a little better. Doesn't taste as detergent flavored as it did in the beginning. However, I don't think it tastes all that great. I think it's a disappointment. And then again, this could be just this beer that I have, this can that I have right now. This might be just that one particular one. But I have to go by that. So, with that being said, I'll have to say I'll give it a C minus and a swallow because, man, it does not impress me at this current state. Now, if I was down in Naples and was able to stop by their actual establishment, business establishment, and partake of a fresh beer on tap by them, and this particular one even, and taste it to see how the brewmaster and everybody wanted it to be out there uh, and interpreted at that point by people out there in the world, and it tasted better, man, that would be great. But if it tasted the same, then I would say, disgusting. Oh well, that's enough. All right, I was able to keep most of the sediment down at the bottom in that last little bit, and I'm not tasting it. Sorry, I'm not going through that horrible experience. Gaseous flarts. Yeah, I'm talking about flarts. Flarts is like farts, but they're fluidly. You do a little fart and you end up tracking your underpants. All right. Well, let's move on, people. That's the grade. If you ever tried this, if you tried it at their establishment in person, right there, I would love to hear about it. I would love to see it. Let us know what you think. If you have any comments about it, if you also experienced the horrible thing, yeah, I think this is breast cancer awareness type thing. See, there's the ribbon. I think they supposedly donated so much, but you would think they would put that on the can. But then again, if you donate to charities and you really go by biblical teachings or whatever like that, it says that you should not broadcast, or shout out that, hey, I donate to this charity, da 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 da. You're supposed to be doing it anonymously. You're supposed to do it free will, willingly, and not expecting any kind of acknowledgement or adulations from it. So if they did this and they have that ribbon there and they're not really broadcasting it, I think that's something to be impressed by the company that would do that. Because I tell you, a lot of companies will turn around and get all their employees to donate money, get people to donate. Like you look at the Walmart and everything. Would you like to donate to so charity? Well, would you like to donate to this? Or all these different companies. Yeah, would you like to round that up and donate that excess amount to so and so? It's a wonderful thing, but in the end, what happens? They say the customers or the employees of Walmart or the employees or customers of Public or the employees or customers of so and so donated this money. Well, you know what? They get a lot of goodwill from that. You know, 7-Eleven customers donated X amount. 7-Eleven gets that goodwill, that warm, fuzzy feeling. Oh, look at that. 7-Eleven helped raise that money. Well, yeah, they helped. But did they really help? Come on. All they did was have their employees turn around and say, would you like to round that up? Would you like to do this? And they probably made money off the interest. You know, I don't know who goes and investigates all this stuff, or who finds out how that the company has handled it, or what's the rulings on it and everything. If somebody could tell me the laws on it, the rules of it, I would love to hear it. But just from my layman's point of view, I feel as though that these people, these companies, take advantage of that and get free goodwill. I know one in particular that I tell you what, I am very disappointed in. I thought for $1,000,000 that this company would be an outstanding company because they pay their employees more money. But the company turned out to be a completely morally bankrupt, corrupt company that didn't follow the guidelines of their own own rules. They didn't follow their own rules when it came to sanitation and product handling and so forth like that. I worked for the company, and I couldn't stand it anymore, and I left. I cannot work for a morally bankrupt company, a company that no matter how much they pay you, a company that is completely has no morals, no loyalty, no standard, no honor, no integrity. Oh, they talk a good game, but you know, and companies like that get all this goodwill, and they push and push, and they, oh, we're this, we're diversified, we're this, we try to make a good common ground for all people, you know, and all that stuff. Yeah, well, you do it so much that you become oppressive to everybody in general. I mean, let's face it. You're working for a company, you're just a paid slave. Let's just face the facts, people. You are working for a company, you're a paid slave. And now, whether you're in management as a paid slave, or as or an hourly employee as a paid slave. Now, there's variations of that. The hourly employee, strict guidelines. You have to show up at this time, and you can't. You got to take your lunch at this time, and you have to leave at this time, and so forth, and everything like that. And guess what? If you call out, we're going to give you points, and so many points is going to get you this. And you know what? All these different little stipulations and everything, right? And then if you're the salary employee, well, you can show up between this time and this time, but you got to work X amount of hours. You got to work 55 or 60 hours a week. Oh, by the way, if you call out and everything like that, you're going to get points too. But it's a different standard, you know. And the same thing with the not only that, but this different standard when it comes to when the company closes down for some kind of work to be done and everything, you're still going to get paid and everything like that. But then they're going to expect you to work from home or do something. You know, it's you're tied to that company. You are their basic slave. I mean, indentured servant, whatever you want to call it. That's what you are. So unless you're working for yourself, that's what you are. paid slave. Now, once you see that, once you admit it to yourself, and once you realize it in general, you can start working towards removing yourself from that rat race, removing yourself from that oppression, and moving towards being self-independent and self-reliant. All right, I don't know why I went off on this. Boy, that's a long video. Sorry, guys. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, man. Yeah, that's something else. Boy, I went off on... How did that happen? Shagdog wasn't even here for it, I tell you. All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you on the next one.